You're probably not fully focused on this video right now, and in fact, you probably struggle to focus on anything for more than a few minutes. And this means it takes you way longer than it should to get any work done. Now, you may have heard of something called flow state. And by definition, flow state is the optimal state of consciousness by which we feel and perform our best. Effectively, when you're in flow, you're getting shit done and you're getting it done to the best of your ability. A 10-year study showed that business executives got 500% more work done when they were in flow state than when they weren't. I mean, just imagine that. Imagine getting 5 times more work done in the same amount of time. Or even better, imagine getting all of your work or homework done in 1 hour when for everyone else it takes them 5 hours. You forget about time, you forget about your worries, you forget about everything around you. You become so deeply engaged and fully focused on your task that not only do you feel incredible when you're doing it, you end up getting so much high quality work done. To get 5 times more work done, here's 5 things that you need to get into flow. 1. An enjoyable task. You'll find it difficult to get into flow if you're doing something that you don't enjoy. For example, if you've been set some coursework or your boss has assigned you a task that you don't really want to do, you probably have to power through it to get it done, which means you won't get into that optimal state of flow. Having said that, you don't need to be doing something that you're deeply passionate about to get into flow. If you're doing something that's slightly enjoyable, that can be enough to get you into flow state. 2. A challenge. Flow often happens when you're doing a task that you're skilled at, but also pushes you slightly beyond what you're capable of, representing a challenge that you want to overcome. For example, a chess player can get into flow when they face off against an opponent who's slightly better than them. Mihai Csikszentmihalyi, the founder of the concept of flow, said this: "Flow also happens when a person's skills are fully involved in overcoming a challenge that is just about manageable, so it acts as a magnet for learning new skills and increasing challenges." Think about someone maybe like yourself who spends 8 or 9 hours at a job that they don't like, they find boring, and they find unfulfilling. Now yeah, you might be at work for 8 or 9 hours, but you're not getting 8 or 9 hours worth of work done. To be honest, from my own experience, in my previous job as a video editor, the work that I used to get done in a full day, I probably could have got done in about 2 hours. And initially, when I joined the company, I didn't know how to edit videos, so it was so much fun sitting in the edit suite for a full day, pushing myself and learning new skills. But after 2 years, the job became unenjoyable and wasn't that challenging anymore, so I ended up procrastinating for most of the day and not actually getting a huge amount of work done. So to get into flow state, make sure the task that you're doing is slightly challenging and pushes you slightly beyond what you're capable of. 3. Set clear goals. With clear goals, you have a clear course of action that you need to take to achieve the task. As the name might suggest, work done in this state seamlessly flows from one action to the next without interruption. And with clear goals, you spend less time thinking about what it is that you should be doing and more time doing what it is that you need to do to achieve the task. 4. Avoid distractions. Flow state involves blocking out everything that isn't the task that you're fully focused on, and anything that interrupts this will take you out of flow. Distractions can include anything from email notifications, social media notifications, meeting invites, videos, images, your phone, people talking to you, and more. And I know this sounds dramatic, but even thinking about anything that isn't your task can kill your productivity. What's more, it can take you up to 30 minutes to get back into flow state after an interruption, and in some cases, you won't be able to get back into that state that same day. Distractions are the biggest killer of productivity, so make sure you isolate yourself as much as you can from anything that isn't the task at hand to get into flow state and get the most work done. And here's a bonus tip. Mindfulness meditation is a powerful practice to improve your awareness in the present moment and to avoid unwanted thoughts and distractions. 5. Time boxing. Time boxing simply means dedicating a duration of time to working on a task. For example, I've dedicated 1.5 hours between 10 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. to film this video. And this is a really effective method because each time block acts as a mini deadline that helps you stay focused and motivated to get your work done during that duration of time. Plus, if you have a big task that you need to get done during that day, it can often help to break it down and use each time box to complete the smaller tasks in a much more manageable way. Andrew Huberman says the ideal duration of time for focused work is about 90 minutes. So I recommend you keep your time boxes to that. By following these 5 steps, you'll get into flow state much more frequently and you'll get your work done 5 times quicker than 95% of people. As I mentioned, one thing that will hugely help you out is learning how to avoid distractions and be present in the moment. To learn how to do that and to get your dream girl to like you, watch this video. And before you go, hit that subscribe button, help me to help you, and remember, be the man you want to become.